Hi everybody, it's Miss Stephanie and it's time for Friday Family Storytime. I'm excited to see you out there. We had a couple of good in-person story times, but we're back to virtual and still able to read stories and have fun together. Are you ready to do that? Let's wave hello to each other. But now we're going to sing our new hello song that goes like this. Story time is starting, clap your hands. Story time is starting, clap your hands. Story time's begun. I hope that you have fun. Story time is starting. Clap your hands. I don't feel ready for story time quite yet. Let's do it again. This time let's stomp our feet. Can you hear me stomping my feet? Story time is starting. Stomp your feet. Story time is starting. Stomp your feet. Story time's begun. I hope that you have fun. Story time is starting. Stomp your feet. Oh, there, now I feel ready to read some stories, and I have picked some books for you today that are all about animals. They're all about animals, and a couple of them are about snow, because we've had some snow this last week. There was no school yesterday because there was so much snow, and I thought it would be fun to read some cozy stories. This one's called Frankie Gets a Doggy, and it's written and illustrated by Amy Huntington. Can you see Frankie's doggy? Frankie's not in the stroller, but his doggy is. So let's see what this story is about. Frankie nuzzles Kitty, and Kitty goes purr. Gathers up some shoes, Papa's getting ready, says it's time to cruise. Time to get in the stroller and go. Kisses to the kitty. Mwah! Stroller made for two. Papa pushes Frankie down the avenue. There they go. Frankie smiles and wiggles. Goodness, how you've grown. Let's go meet some doggies. Maybe take one home? Oh, that's exciting. There's some doggies to meet. Wagging tails, wet noses, straight or floppy ears, fur that's short or shaggy, lots of doggies here. And you can see all the doggies at the shelter. Some of them are saying woof, arf. Some dogs knock you over. Ah, that's what my dog does. Some dogs shy away. He's a little bit scared. Some will yip or yawn. Oh, this dog wants to play. That's fun. Here they are playing with the rope. Sloppy, soggy kisses, a proper howdy-do. Papa whispers softly, ah, she sure likes you. Sweet and snuggly doggy lies down for a pet. Hugs and belly tickles. Frankie's choice is set. I think Frankie likes this doggy. Brand new smells and noises. Game of peekaboo. Frankie pushes doggy up the avenue. Doggy greets the kitty. Kitty fluffs his fur. He is none too happy. Takes off in a blur. Doggy keeps her distance. Kitty hides away. Frankie wants these buddies to get along and play. Brimming bowls of kibble lighten up their moods. Oh yeah, they like that. They like to eat. Frankie's pets and scratches improve their attitudes. Gives them some petting. Papa reads to Frankie, kitties in the sun. Doggies found her family. Aww. Love for everyone. And they all fit on the couch together. That's a super nice story. The end. Oh, look, they're snuggled up on the couch. Did you like that one? I did. I liked it a lot. Well, I have another story for you, and it's called Fuzzy Inside and Out. It's a story about small acts of kindness and big hair by Zachariah O'Hora. And he is one of my favorite authors and illustrators. Fuzzy Haskins is not just a little fuzzy. He was super fuzzy. It took not one, but 2 hair dryers to dry him off after a bath. Fuzzy was on his way to bring cookies to his best friend Elise. When Fuzzy floated by, he smiled at everyone he saw, and they smiled back. This made him feel fuzzy inside and out. And he spread fuzziness wherever he went. He helped in little ways for things that were big. Watch your step, Norm. He doesn't want him to slip on the banana peel. I saw someone slip on a banana peel once. It's a thing to see. And he helped in big ways for things that were little. You need one of these, Fuzzy Buddy. And he's got him a little skateboard. Oh, really? Take these too. They don't fit me anymore. Thanks, Fuzzy. And he gives him some little sunglasses. He saved lost balloons and turned tears into cheers. Uh-oh, was this a drop of rain? Fuzzy had been so busy helping out, he hadn't noticed the darkening sky. Rain is not a good thing when you're this fuzzy. Whoop. But the real problem is humidity. It made it impossible for Fuzzy to see where he was going. Yikes! Smiles turned into frowns. Oops, sorry. Whoa, what was that? And Fuzzy's world got turned upside down. He falls into the bin of feather dusters. Flop. Help! Yelled Fuzzy, but he couldn't tell if anyone could hear him. It's just his shoes sticking out. Now Fuzzy wasn't feeling fuzzy at all. He was feeling stuck and alone. But a little someone did hear him. Elise, Fuzzy needs your help. Who found the right someone? He found someone. Who told a big someone? Fuzzy is stuck and needs our help. Oh no, not again. Together they pulled with all their might until Whump, Fuzzy was free. His vision was a little fuzzy from being upside down for so long, but after the stars faded, Fuzzy could see his good friends had rescued him. Elise, Norm, little Fuzzy, thanks, pals. Hey, look, I brought cookies for everyone. But then Fuzzy looked at the cookies. They're smashed to bits, he cried. Murmured Elise, I have an idea. We can make cookie soup. No one had ever heard of cookie soup. It turned out to be just cookie crumbs, a splash of milk, some silly straws, and sharing with a few good friends. And that made everyone feel fuzzy. And that's the end. What did you think of that story? I thought it was pretty good. Let's sing a story about rain together. Can you make a little tiny spider with your fingers? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Very good singing. Should we have another story? Here's another story, funny animal story. It's called Pugtato Babysits the Snouts. Can you see the snouts? I think they might be. They're like piggy snouts that look like Brussels sprouts. And he's a pug that looks like a potato, or a potato that looks like a pug. This is written by Sophie Corrigan and illustrated too. Pugtato was busy doing his chores in the garden when the Brussels snout's parents said, "We do beg your pardon. We're off to the market. Would you please watch the snouts? They've asked us for you. It would really help us out." Pugtato said, "No problem. I'll do my best. Though the Snouts were a handful, he didn't protest. I'll carry you babies, each one gets a turn. We're too big to be babies, as you soon will learn. That's what the Snouts said. Then the three little Snouts, who were eager to play, carried big old Pugtato the rest of the way. As they passed Seedling Square and a group of cute daisies, the Brussels Snout sang, "Don't forget, we're not babies." Can you see them? There they are, they're carrying him. Inside the nursery, it was busy and bright. Pugtato just knew to keep those Snouts in his sight. The artichokes painted pots up on a shelf. That's safe for babies, Pugtato thought to himself. Artichokes. So he passed around brushes and small pots of paint, and the three Snouts hopped to it without a complaint. Do you think they'll do some painting? Let's see. Pugtato joined in, but his pot looked too bare, while the Snouts painted theirs with an artistic flair. They're painting the cactus too. For babies, you have such a great sense of fashion. It's because we're not babies, and style is our passion. So the group found some sequins, pom-poms, and glue, then spruced up the plants and Pugtato's face too. It got kind of fancy. Pugtato woofed with joy as a bell pepper skipped by. Look, babies, jump twine. Let's give that a try. Dear Spud, we're not babies, we're all quite grown up. Then the Brussels Snout showed their skills to the pop. Ooh, they can really jump rope. But Pugtato had trouble. He was simply too round. Let's make this twine fun with this cool thing we found. My goodness, is that a unicycle? They teetered and tottered, look at that, along the tightrope twine, but with the Snout's help, their Spuddy cycled just fine. His round tato body helped them balance with ease, and they wound up near some splashing baby crocolies. Like broccolis, but crocolies. Pugtato said, here's a safe way to cool down. Look, babies, why don't we try splashing around? A sassy Snout shrugged and then turned up his nose. Splashing's for babies. We need a hose. Oh my goodness. Soon a bucket was filled and the group all jumped in, apart from Pugtato, who just couldn't swim. While he wanted to jump in the pool with the Snouts, he said, my trunks are at home, so I'll sit this one out. Don't be a baby, the Snout said. Hold steady. Okay then, Pugtato, now you are ready. They make him some swimming trunks. That's funny. Well, this is lovely. Babysitting's a breeze. Today has gone well, and I've done it with ease. He closed his eyes, smiling as he floated about. But suddenly, thought, where are the Snouts? Oh no, woofed Pugtato as he felt his eyes widen, and he threw off his floaties and jumped out to find them. Oh dear. Up there, Baby Carrot said, climbing those rocks. When Pugtato looked up, well, he sure got a shock. Oh, babies, come down, you have me so worried. But we're not babies! And higher they scurried. They're climbing up the rocks. Pugtato declared, I will come up and get you, and he climbed up the rocks to perform a rescue, but they wobbled and wiggled and started to fall. Perhaps babysitting's not my thing after all. As Pugtato was falling, his head full of doubt, he was caught in midair by the hoof of a Snout. They giggled and sang as they swung plant to plant. See, we're not babies, was the Brussels Snout's chant. They landed outside in a big veggie pile and said, that's the most fun we've had in a while. Pugtato was tired from his long day of play, and he fell fast asleep as the Snouts led him away. Pugtato needs a nap. It's time for our Spuddy to rest his sweet head, and they plopped their friend down on the soft flower bed. When the Snouts saw their parents, they gave them a hug, as Pugtato lay sleeping as snug as a bug. How was your day, dears? Oh, it was the best! Well, it looks like your Spuddy needs a good rest. Can we babysit Pugtato again? Said the three. Of course you can. But I'm not a baby. And Potato's awake again. That's pretty funny. Who babysat who? We'll never know. Okay, friends, I have another book here. This one's about snow. It's called Crow and Snow. It's really pretty. And it's written by Robert Broder and illustrated by Olivier Talek, who does really pretty illustrations in a lot of books. One spring, a farmer built a scarecrow. Crow tried to say hello to the tractor as it passed. "Hello!" said Crow. "Hello?" said Crow, but the tractor never said hello back. In the middle of summer, the sun would beat down. "Perhaps it will rain today," thought Crow. Sometimes it did. Winter came, the corn was gone, and Crow didn't see much of the farmer. It was windy and gray. Crow just stood there. Then it started snowing. The farmer's children ran outside and rolled the snow into an enormous ball. They rolled another ball until they had built a snowman right next to Crow. Crow and the snowman stood side by side. Crow wondered if he should say something. Would you say something? What would you say? I would say, "Hello." "Hello," said Crow. "Hello," said Snow. "It's so nice to have someone out in this field with me," said Crow. "It certainly is a nice field," said Snow. Crow tried to think of something else to say. "I like your scarf," said Crow. "Thank you," said Snow. "I like your hat." "Will you be staying a while?" asked Crow. "I'm not sure," said Snow. "Maybe." And Crow and Snow stood side by side. The days became warmer. "Are you leaving?" asked Crow. "It seems that way," said Snow. "Will you come back?" asked Crow. "Maybe." "Well, I certainly have enjoyed your company," said Crow. But Snow was already gone. You know what happened? Looks like he's melting there. All through the spring, Crow stood tall and alone in the field. The farmer plowed, planted, and watered. The tractor drove by without saying hello. Crow couldn't help but thinking about Snow. Another harvest went by, and it started snowing. "Why, hello," said Crow. "Nice to see you again." "Yes, indeed," said Snow. "Nice to see you again." "You look a bit different," said Crow. "You look about the same," said Snow. He has a pine cone for a nose. And the two friends stood side by side. One bitterly cold day, a blizzard covered Crow and Snow in a blanket of white. "I like it under here," said Crow. "Me too," said Snow. "It's like our own little home." Crow was happy until the days became warmer. "Snow," said Crow. "Yes," said Snow. "I will miss you," said Crow. "I will miss you too," said Snow. And he was gone. As the seasons passed, the tractor and the corn came and went, and the children grew older, and every winter Snow would return and stand next to Crow. One winter, it snowed so much the children built a second snowman. "Who was that?" asked Crow. "I'm not sure," said Snow. "It sure does feel crowded out here," said Crow. "It certainly does," agreed Snow. The visitor did not stay long. And as the sun rose higher in the sky, neither did Snow. When Snow returns, thought Crow, I will tell him how I feel. But many years passed where the children didn't come out to play, so Crow never saw Snow. Then one winter, new children came and rolled the snow into an enormous ball. "Welcome back," said Crow excitedly. "It's good to be back," said Snow. "I see you have a new hat. Yes, said Crow, the last one blew away. Well, I like it, said Snow. Crow wondered if he could say what he was feeling. One night, a strong wind came bursting around the field and knocked Crow over. You caught me, said Crow. It's the least I can do, said Snow. It was quiet, Snow, said Crow. Yes, said Snow. I love you, said Crow. I love you too, said Snow. Crow and Snow stood side by side. They were happy. Aw, he told them what he was feeling and they were happy. Crow and Snow. I really like that book. All right, friends. I have one more story for you and then we will sing our goodbye song. It's called A Thing Called Snow. And it's written by Yuval Zomer. Written and illustrated. And it's really, really pretty. Fox and Hare. Can you see them? Fox and Hare were born in the spring, grew up in the summer, and were the best of friends by autumn. Fox liked to jump and leap and bounce, and was very good at sniffing faraway things. Hare liked to bounce, leap, and jump, and was very good at hearing faraway things. Then one day, Fox's nose twitched. Hare's ears pricked up. Winter's on its way, said Bird. Soon you will be able to jump, leap, and bounce in this thing called snow. But what exactly was snow? Before they could find out, Bird had flown away. They decided to venture into the great forest to ask Bear. What is snow like, they said. Snow is white like your fur, said Bear. So they thanked Bear and set off looking for something as white as their fur. At the forest's edge, they found Caribou, who was nibbling something white among the grasses. Excuse me, said Hare, is that snow? No, these are flowers, said Caribou. Snow is cold, like your noses. So they thanked Caribou and bounded across the meadow, looking for something as cold as their noses. Round a rocky bend, they found Salmon leaping through an icy stream, flashing bright. Hello there, called Fox. Is that snow? No, this is spray, said Salmon. Snow is fluffy like your tails. So they followed the stream, searching for something as fluffy as their tails. Hare heard a honk and looked up at the great sky. Is that snow? He called to Goose, who was flying overhead. No, these are clouds, said Goose. Snow is sparkly like your eyes. Fox and Hare were now getting too tired and cold to search for this thing called snow, and it was starting to get dark. So they stopped by the edge of a lake. The inky water shimmered with something sparkly. Snow, whispered Fox. Yes. Whoops, that's not what it says. Snow, whispered Fox. Stars, yawned Hare, which means it's our bedtime. But they were too far away to get home before dark. They still haven't found snow yet. Let's stay here tonight, said Fox. We'll find our way back in the morning. And she wrapped her thick tail around them both. Curled up for warmth, Fox and Hare soon fell asleep. They didn't see the white, cold, fluffy, sparkly flakes that started to fall softly from the sky. They didn't hear Bear and Caribou crunch through the snow looking for them. There's the snow. Hare and Fox woke up to a bright white morning like no other. Hello, Snow! Hello, Snow! Hello, Snow, they squealed. Hello, Bear! Hello, Caribou, they yelped as they tumbled and rolled in the whitest, coldest, fluffiest, sparkliest snow. We're so glad we found you, said Bear. We were worried you were lost. Now let's find our way home, said Caribou. Follow us, said Hare and Fox, who remembered every step they had taken around the lake, across the meadow, along the stream, and through the forest, looking for a thing called snow. And they found it. Well, that's it, friends. Those are all the books I have for you today, so let's sing goodbye. It's just like our hello song, except it goes like this. Story time is ending, clap your hands. Story time is ending, clap your hands. Story time is done. I hope that you had fun. Story time is ending. Clap your hands. that's it. I will see you next week for more stories. Bye, friends. Have a good weekend.